Hello, Leo. Welcome to Divine Spiritual Tarot. I am here to do your week reading. I hope you guys are having a good week, Leo. I hope y'all have a good week as well as y'all having a good weekend. Also, Leo, this is a general reading, and this is not everybody's story. It might relate to you. It might not. If it does not, you can go on your moon as well as your Venus signs, and there will be messages there for you, Leo. Cross watchers, y'all are welcome to my channel, and let's start, Leo. Spirit, protect me and Leo as I do their reading from any harm, and let it go back to the person that sent it. I pray. Let Leo get the accurate readings that they need to give them guidance and strength. I pray. Amen. Amen. Spirit, tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo this week? We have for the new moon in Leo. Unleash your creativeness and spotlight with confidence. Creative confidence and self-expressance. So a lot of you guys are unleashing your creative side here. New moon in Leo. Y'all in y'all energy. It has something to do with the new moon in Cancer. Focus on creating emotional safety and nurturing relationships. So a lot of you guys could be nurturing relationships here. New moon in Cancer. Y'all could be around the Cancer for some of you guys. Well, tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo this week? We have her warning gamble moon. A time for a deep reflection and insight. Gathering wisdom and preparing for a next process of your journey. Reflection, wisdom, gratitude, and intense. Warning gamble moon. So you guys are doing reflection work here. And gaining wisdom as well. It has something to do with the strawberry moon. Joyful celebrations and connections. As well as growth building. As well as Wicked Crest moon, settling of growth as well as beliefs and action and building. So some of you guys could be building on someone here that want to celebrate or something like that. You might get some type of clarity and reflection on somebody who just want to celebrate, okay, or somebody who want to just celebrate her. This is the strawberry moon and the Wicked Crest moon, and it has something to do with intuitive crest, intuitive insight, quiet growth as well. So it has something to do with someone that's playing with somebody here that's knowledgeable, that's intuitive, but they want to celebrate with this person and build. That's what it look like. Or you want to celebrate with this person and build. Or you could be knowledgeable and they want to play with you like this. It has something to do with the desert quad. So something is dry here. And it has something to do with something that's completed. The full moon. So tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo, sir? We have here, breathe the forest. So a lot of you guys are breathing at this time and just doing reflection work for a lot of you guys as well. It has something to do with a wake-up call here, and it has something to do with harmony. So it has something to do with somebody here is going to get some type of wake-up call, or somebody who wants somebody here to have a wake-up call in harmony. Got something to do with music here as well here, and the tune. But it has something to do with the new moon, a promise. Okay. Y'all might do some reflection work and find out something here. Y'all might have to breathe out or something like that as well here. So tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo here? We have her hidden away. So something is hidden away here. And it has something to do with gifts. Something is hidden away about some type of gifts. Okay? Somebody might want to give you a gift and they hiding it, or somebody, you might hide in something, you want to give somebody her a gift. So let's tell me about sign of Leo. We have her falling fast. So someone could be falling fast here. And it has something to do with reflection and wise here. Somebody could be doing reflection and wise. Somebody who could be falling fast for. And it has something to do with imperfectness as well as destined. So something is imperfect here and something is in destined. It's like destined and imperfect. And it has something to do with celebration here. Somebody here could be want to celebrate and things like that as well here, okay? Well, tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo? We have here debt release, focusing on your debts using like the snowball of debt release. So y'all releasing debts, and it has something to do with investing thinking. So y'all have new ideas here. Okay. So tell me about the sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo, sir, this week? We have her goal setting. So a lot of you guys are making y'all goals, and y'all might need to breathe out with goal setting here. Okay. It's like somebody here wants somebody here to fall faster, or they want you to fall faster, and it got something to do with this is their goal is setting. Yeah, because they want somebody here to fall faster, but it has something to do with settling plans, developing plans for your career and finance, as well as smart investment here. So some of you guys could be making a smart investment here, or someone here is, and it has something to do with strategy and plans. It's like y'all look at y'all plans here before y'all make a smart investment, and it has something to do with that, because it has something to do with somebody's job is secure, or your job is secure. Okay. Generosity. It's like somebody here might want you to give to them or something like that here, and it has something to do with the great match. So it has something, somebody could be acting like they a great matcher, and they want you to give to them, or you want to give to them. You could be giving something to somebody here that's a great match or something. So tell me about the sign of Leo. It has something to do with frozen here. Something is frozen. And it has something to do with something that's frozen for somebody here to fall. It's like fall faster in love or something. Because it has something to do with wishes come true, but it has something to do with strategy. It's like somebody wish can come true here, but then somebody here love to play a game. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here has perspectives. Or you have perspectives. Because somebody here want to play a game with somebody here. That's why something is frozen here. Somebody goes or something can be frozen as well. It has something to do with something is a no. Can't break the ice, chill, and also something is a no here. And it got something to do with money. And it has something to do with hidden danger is still processing with cautious. So something is a hidden danger here. That's why something is a no. Yeah. It got something to do with money as well. So let's tell me about sign of Leo. What's coming in for the sign of Leo here? It has something to do with beautiful growth, surrendering, and cherish. So something is a yes here, even though it's frozen. But it has something to do with that, because somebody could be, beautiful and they just setting on their goals. But it has something to do with connections, process, and processing, and smooth, as well as feeling running down, as well as tired, rush time, and too much. So it has something to do with connections or new possibilities. It's like it's like somebody here don't want to do no new possibilities here. That's why something is a yes or a no, because somebody here don't want to do no new possibilities. Because it's like somebody could be taking some type of energy from y'all, and they could be a new person or something like that as well. It has something to do with lost pieces of yourself and missing pieces or going away. So somebody here has some missing piece here. Okay. So what it like to me here, Leo, and I gotta keep it a buck with you. It has something to do with somebody here. You could be doing some reflection work here, or somebody here is, and somebody here need to breathe out, or somebody here need to take a breather, because somebody here is doing some type of reflection work here, or some reflection work. But it has something to do with somebody here could be falling fast for somebody here that do reflection work here, and somebody here is setting their goals. But it has something to do with somebody here is setting their goals, but they trying to breathe out. But it has something to do with something is frozen here. And it has something to do with setting goals here, or somebody, you could have set a goal here, but it's frozen. And it has something to do with that, because it has something to do with something is a yes, but it's frozen here. Somebody can be beautiful here, but something is frozen. Yeah. Or you can be beautiful and something is frozen here. Okay? You know, tell me about the sign of Leo. We have here fatherhood and the divine maximum. So it has something to do with a divine maximum here that's backwards. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with soul love. It's a divine maximum her that's backwards her. And it got something to do with soul love. Yeah. That's her sign of Leo. We have her when you don't know what to pray for. So some of you guys could be praying her, but it has something to do with a prophecy. Something is a prophet. Peaceful prophecy. Somebody heard ignored a prophet or a prophetess. Somebody told somebody something heard that was a prophet and they ignored it. And it has something to do with that. Somebody who could be praying, but somebody heard, found out, a prophet told somebody something heard. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with free the trinity of connections. It has something to do with freedom and the trinity of connections. Somebody here wanted to be free her and the trinity of connections, sir. Yeah. That's what it has something to do with her. Somebody here ignored a prophecy. Yeah. You could be praying for something here, but somebody here ignored a prophecy or something like that here. Or somebody here. Yeah. We have her prosperity begins. So some type of prosperity begins. And it has something to do with trust. Okay. Well, tell me about the sign of Leo. We have her stand your ground. So somebody could be standing their ground or you could be standing your ground. And it has something to do with you could be standing your ground with obstacles and challenges. It's like somebody here don't want to go through no more obstacles and challenges. So they rather stand their ground. Or you don't want to go through obstacles and challenges no more. So you rather stand your ground. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with this discord and boredom. It got something to do with somebody here is discord and boredom. Yeah. And it has something to do with material harvest. Yeah. So you can be standing your ground on someone her is. And they're standing their ground. It got something to do with prayer. Okay. We have here land of love. So it got something to do with a land of love. You could be loving someone or someone here could be loving you. But it has something to do with the roles. As well as serious and frame. Somebody heard serious in a frame. Whoever this is. It's outside of Leo. Y'all dealing with somebody serious here, Leo. It got something to do with misunderstanding. As well as missed or misformed or communication. Something could be a missing understanding here. And it has something to do with a counter. A narcissistic her. It's like somebody here is misunderstanding her. Because somebody here is a narcissistic or somebody misunderstood a narcissistic her. Or a narcissistic misunderstood somebody. Because it has something to do with they getting rejected her. Somebody here getting rejected. It's narcissistic her. They misunderstood. Wow. And somebody here standing their ground. Yeah. And it has something to do with shame and guilt. So somebody could be in shame and guilt, and it has something to do with compassion and acceptance. And it has something to do with deception. Somebody here is in shame and guilt because they deceptive. Yeah, whoever this is. That's our sign of Leo. It has something to do with the soul mirror. So it has something to do with open your heart and heal the union. Other reflecting your own relationships with yourself. So somebody here might need to look at their self because it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with mental contract her. Somebody here have a mental contract her, but somebody here is making somebody here look at their self her with the soul mirror. And it has something to do with that, with the inner common. The inner common, the embrace the light and first acknowledge the dark. So it's like somebody here embrace the light, but they also acknowledge darkness. The inner common. Yeah. Whoever this is. Somebody make somebody look at their self with this mirror. Yeah, whoever this is. It got something to do with a mental contract her. Or something like that her. Well, tell me about the sign of Leo. We have for the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And we also have for the Two of Cups, water energy here. So you can be stored in a relationship or something like that here. Cancer energy as well. Well, tell me about the sign of Leo. What it like to me here, Leo, is it's like somebody here had a misunderstanding about somebody here, or somebody here had a misunderstanding about you. But it has something to do with somebody here, the soul mirror. Somebody here makes somebody here look at themselves. But it's like somebody here don't want it to. You all see how this person is? They don't want to look at themselves. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here is standing their ground on something here. Okay? It has something to do with the Chariot, Cancer energy here. So you could be traveling, or someone here could be traveling here. Okay, and it has something to do with the Ace of Swords. So somebody here got some type of truth about a Cancer here, or about some type of travel, and it has something to do with the Page of Pentacles, and it has something to do with the Emperor. So it has something to do with somebody here. You could be looking at your contract, and somebody here is looking at their contracts here. Taurus energy as well as Aries energy here. And it has something to do with the Five of Pentacles. Somebody here is going to lead something out to the Five of Pentacles. Taurus energy. Yeah. Somebody here got some truth about transportation. Somebody here got some type of truth about a Cancer or another air energy here. So it's everybody's sign of Leo. It has something to do with the Nine of Cups, water energy. So somebody here only care about themselves here. That's the truth that somebody here got. And it has something to do with this is what they manifesting. With Gemini energy here. Because it has something to do with manifesting their dreams, and it has something to do with the Hierophant, Taurus energy here. So somebody here could be manifesting their dreams and waiting on their shits to come in, but it has something to do with religion and the way of thinking as well here. And it has something to do with a Queen of Cups, water energy here. Somebody could be having a relationship with a Queen of Cups, water energy, or manifesting a water energy here. Okay. Let's everybody sign the Leo. It has something to do with the past. And it has something to do with the past here. Yeah. Somebody here went. It's like somebody here is trying to lead the past. But it has something to do with a Queen of Pentacles here. Earth energy. It has something to do with the King of Cups. And it has something to do with the Ace of Cups. So it has something to do with the King of Cups get to themselves here. Or another water energy. But it has something to do with the King of Wands as well. And this is you. Y'all could be around a King of Cups here, but it has something to do with y'all finna get a tower here. It got something to do with y'all getting a tower, and it got something to do with lovers. Yeah, somebody here can be having a water energy in their chart here, or something like that here. Like Leo, y'all got water in y'all chart here. What's that sign of Leo? It got something to do with somebody here is juggling something. Somebody juggling the earth energy here or something like that here, and it has something to do with the world. Something is the ending of a cycle. Because whatever somebody here trying to manifest her, I don't think it's gonna work out, because it has something to do with justice, Libra energy here, and it has something to do with it's just for somebody here to be in the Five of Cups, Libra energy as well as water energy here, and it has something to do with it because something is a death core here, Scorpio energy. Okay. It's like somebody here wants somebody here to fall fast, but it's frozen her. Somebody here is not falling fast her on something here. Because somebody here could be leaving a past or something like that here. But somebody here can be leaving a past, but it has something to do with that. But somebody here is manifesting, and what they manifested is juggling somebody here. Somebody here loves to juggle others. They love to juggle others here. Somebody here got the truth about it. They love to juggle others. And they love to juggle others, and they only about their self here. Somebody here only care about the outself. Whoever this is with this Nine of Cups here, they only care about the outself. And it has something to do with that. And somebody here got the truth about it here. Or you go get the truth about a Queen of Pentacles here, or another Cancer here. Okay? For some of y'all. Alright. Let's learn about sign of Leo. We have for the Ten of Swords. Somebody here finna go through the Ten of Swords. And it has something to do with they finna go through the Ten of Swords because they like to juggle. With earth energy here. Give me one on Cancer energy here. The Chariot. It has something to do with Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So it has something to do with the Sagittarius here is determined to keep it pushing her. This person is determined. And it has something to do with forward movement as well as action and will. This person is got something to do with the Ace of Wands here. It has something to do with the Queen of Pentacles. So it has something to do with somebody here. Oh. It has something to do with somebody here had a passion new beginning with an Earth sign. And it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here for to be in the Five of Cups. Water energy. Because this Temperance angel gone. It's a Sagittarius here. It's determined. This is what they did in the past. Give me one on the Six of Cups. It has something to do. They did this with a Cancer or another Earth energy here in the past. It has something to do with somebody who's working together with somebody here with the Three of Pentacles. This Three of Cups. Somebody here wanting to work together here, but it has something to do with it in the past. And it has something to do with the Hangman here, Pisces energy, and it has something to do with judgment. Somebody here is making a judgment call because it has something to do with somebody better be hanged. Because it has something to do with the Page of Swords. Air energy. Give me one on the three of the Ace of Swords. It has something to do with a Page of Wands here. They got some type of truth here. Or you got some type of truth here. Or somebody got some type of truth about. Some of y'all might get some type of good news about who y'all working with her. But it has something to do with the Seven of Pentacles. And it has something to do with the Magician, Gemini energy. So it has something to do, you could be manifesting her and looking at your investments as well. But it has something to do with somebody here has somebody here in stalemate. Yeah. Why the Queen of Pentacles, sir? It has something to do with the Six of Pentacles. Somebody here gets to more than one person. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. If you put the 6, that's the 7, the 8, the 9. The 6, the 7, the 8, and the 9. So somebody here loves to work together with people and give to more than one person. And it has something to do with the 10 of Pentacles, sir. That's why sometimes the 10 of Pentacles is put to rest, a family. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with the 9 of Pentacles. All y'all can be single as well. Give me one on the 9 of Cups, sir. It has something to do with the 3 of Wands. Somebody could be waiting on their shifts to come in with a fire sign or something like that here. But it has something to do with the 7 of Swords, and it has something to do with the strength. Somebody here is being sneaky here with the 7 of Swords and Leo energy. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with the King of Cups. Somebody here could be a king of Cups or water energy here, or have water in their chart. Give me one on the 2 of Pentacles, sir. It has something to do with the 6 of Swords. Somebody here could be moving the calm of water, sir, and they love to juggle. Yeah. They like to get them more than one person here. Move the calm of water, sir. It has something to do with somebody here is walking away here. And somebody here is going to get their justice. It's like somebody here is walking away. And they think walking away is going to give them their justice. But it's not. It's going to put them in illusion, sir. With the 7 of Cups. Water energy. Give me one on the Magician. It has something to do with the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be manifesting money here, or trying to manifest some type of money to come in. And it has something to do with the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. And it has something to do with the 9 of Wands. It's a fire sign here that know the truth, or you know the truth about something here. And it has something to do with the Page of Cups. Somebody here might want to apologize, or about a water energy here. Somebody know the truth about. Give me one on the World. It has something to do with the Emperor. It has something to do with Aries energy here. Something's in and of a cycle. And it has something to do with the Hermit. And it has something to do with the Death Cord. Somebody here end up being a hermit. And then they end things. But it has something to do with the Knight of Pentacles. Then they come back slowly. We got the Hermit here. Virgo energy here. And it has something to do with somebody here can be going within. And they go get their justice by going within her. Because it has something to do with somebody here standing their ground. Because somebody here wants somebody here to have a misunderstanding here about some type of soul mirror reflection here. Somebody wants somebody here to fall fast and somebody here is not. Because it has something to do with somebody here gets to more than one person here. Whoever this is. Somebody here gets to Cancer, or they get to another Earth energy here. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with they get to a Cancer or another Earth energy, and it has something to do with a Temperance angel notice that somebody here gets to more than one person, and it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody who could be acting like they want to work together. Her, this is what they did in the past though, but it has something to do with what they did in the past. Or it has something to do with somebody here was working together with like 3 people, or somebody was working together, but it has something to do with that was they good news. Her, yeah, and it has something to do with that. But it has something to do with somebody here loves to juggle others and they love to move the calmer waters, and it has something to do with that as well. They love to juggle and they love to move the calmer waters. But it has something to do with somebody here is waiting on their shifts to come in and they only care about thyself. Somebody here only care about thyself here. And it has something to do with they only care about thyself here because they waiting on their shifts. This emperor only care about himself here. That's why it's going to be an ending of a cycle of him caring about himself. This emperor. Because it has something to do with, it got something to do with some type of money here. The Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to manifest money or something like that as well. Okay. So let's see what's really popping, locking. We have here something more, something ain't coming out somebody's mouth here. And it has something to do with somebody here is stable and they in flow and harmony. Why is the Chariot here Temperance? It has something to do with somebody here is trying to target this Temperance angel. Somebody is trying to target this person. Yeah, because it has something to do with this person is the key of all players here, and they very responsible as well. And they, somebody who want to pop up on them and visit them. But it has something to do with somebody who's trying to enchant somebody here, and they think that they aspire to enchant this person. But it has something to do with somebody here is putting up boundaries here, because somebody here knows somebody here putting up illusions to them. Because it has something to do with somebody here loves to gossip with others here, and they love to be a shift shifter. That's what it has something to do with. But somebody here playing with a gorgeous person. Yeah, they playing with this person, trying to target this Temperance angel here. Yeah, give me one on the 6 of Cups. This is what they did in the past, though. This is what they did in the past. But it has something to do with somebody who is threatened, because somebody who's trying to target them. Somebody is threatened because they want to target somebody here. But it has something to do with somebody who have legal issues, because the scales has to be balanced here. And it has something to do with somebody who could be in a union and they like to have intimacies and unions. But it has something to do with somebody here. That cycle for to be closed and somebody here for to get calmer, because it has something to do with somebody here could be honorable and true, but somebody else here is like somebody here act like they honorable and true, but they have addictions and unhealthy attachments here, and it has something to do with that. That's why somebody here for to be in their emotions. Yeah. Give me one on this Page of Wands. It has something to do with call you or hear from them. Yeah. That's why somebody here threatened because you will hear from them. But it has something to do with somebody here look at signs about somebody here gossiping and making rumors. And it has something to do with somebody here could be in regret here, but somebody here, that's the shocking news, they in regret. But it has something to do with somebody here lock they heart here because somebody here is aware of something here. And they aware of something because somebody here in time is toxic. Yeah. And they love to have friends and influences in time as well here. And it has something to do with that. This is what they love to target. Is they friendships and kicking it and all that. Give me one on the Queen of Pentacles. Got something to do with heartstrings. Somebody here playing with somebody's heartstrings, sir. Yeah. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here think Queen of Pentacles thinks she can play with this Temperance angel heartstrings, but she can't, because it has something to do with somebody here is aware and they're done. And it has something to do with somebody here is a trickster and they love to trick somebody here that's leveling up. But it has something to do with somebody here friendships as well here in time. But it has something to do with in time these toxic people here and unhealthy. Somebody is aware of it and they lock their heart because they're aware of it. Somebody here is aware of it. Yeah. This was in the past. This has something to do with the past, sir. Give me one on the 3 of Wands. It has something to do with somebody here could be meeting up 2 or more people and discussing plans. I told somebody here loves to meet up and discuss plans with people and play with their heartstrings, sir. Yeah. And it has something to do with somebody here loves to take a gamble, or they want this somebody here to take a gamble with a third party. But it has something to do with somebody here is playing with a feminine here that ain't fit to look at nobody messages or with this unreading messages, because it has something to do with this person got receipts on somebody here being in a union. They got receipts on it. And that's the truth here with this illumination. Yeah. Somebody here can't play with somebody's heartstrings. Give me one on 2 of Pentacles. It has something to do with somebody here want to rebuild and play with somebody's heartstrings. I told you that. And they do it on the phone here. But it has something to do with somebody here in a karmic relationship here trying to charm somebody. But they in a karmic relationship. And it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with somebody here also got receipts on a karmic relationship, but they also got receipts on a family here too. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here is in a relationship here, and somebody here knows this. And it has something to do with they be ignoring their calls, but somebody here knows somebody here is in a relationship, and this divine feminine know this. Yeah, it's a divine feminine, or you know this. Yeah. Give me one on the magician here. It has something to do with somebody here wants somebody here to open up and receive and open up her. But somebody here receive and open up by meeting two or more people and discussing plans. And it has something to do with somebody here ain't saying something out their mouth here. Because it has something to do with somebody here is guarded and they closed off. And it has something to do with somebody here is solid and it's a change. Because it has something to do with somebody here, something that's going to be weighting down on somebody here with this confusion. Because it has something to do with somebody here is married. And somebody is not looking at somebody's text messages, sir. Yeah. But somebody here got receipts on the family here, too. Yeah. Somebody here knows what somebody here doing here. Like real talk. This, I told you, this emperor is cursed. Yeah, this person is cursed her. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with this person love to put up mixed signals and this person love to party all the time. And it has something to do with that, and it has something to do with the inner light. In terms, and it has something to do with somebody who can be married her or in a relationship, and somebody who ain't looking at nobody's text messages, or you not, because it has something to do with somebody who's trying to weigh down on somebody here with this confusion, but it's solid for somebody here. Yeah, somebody here trying to play with y'all like this. This is crazy. Yeah, it's like somebody here wants somebody here to fall for them or fall for them, but this person, it's like somebody here trying to target somebody to play with they heartstrings here. Yeah. And they be meeting up two or more people to play with their heartstrings here. But somebody here finna be threatened because it has something to do with somebody here already had a connection with somebody already. They already with somebody else here. Somebody here already rebuild with another person here. They rebuild with another person. They already have a partner. But they also talk to others. Yeah. And make settlements and things like that with others here. But they rebuild already with somebody here in the past. Yeah, and it has something to do with that. Somebody here is cursed, and who they rebuild with, they finna be cursed with. They cursed with this person. They can be dealing with, yeah, they cursed with this person. Yeah, because it has something to do with somebody here them meeting two or more people and discussing plans here, but they want somebody here to receive and be open to something here. That stuff is dead. It's dead here, man. Yeah. Somebody here got a whole partner and they love to talk to others. Whoever this is. Yeah. It has something to do with vows and prayer. But it has something to do with somebody here for to be frightful. Yeah. Somebody here is threatened. Somebody here love to play with somebody heartstrings here. That's what they love to do. And they want somebody here to fall fast for them. No, that's why something is frozen here. Or they want you to fall fast for them, but something is frozen. What's that sign of, told you. Somebody here in imagination. Somebody here love to put people in imagination here. Yep. And it has something to do with maintenance, and it has something to do with somebody trying to maintenance something here. But what they maintenance in magic. And it has something to do with that. With colleagues. Yeah. A whole bunch of people here. It's in imagination. Yeah. Because it has something to do with somebody here in imagination thinking that they going to be triumphant. Whoever this is. And it has something to do with because somebody here got evidence on somebody here trying to manipulate them. Somebody got evidence on somebody trying to manipulate them. And it has something to do with that. And it's this lonely person that be by themselves. Yeah. What's the outside of Leo? Or you be by yourself and they trying to manipulate you. I don't know. Got something to do with somebody here scheduling her and triumphant. But it has something to do with somebody here acting like they ready. And what they ready on is indulgence with other people. And it has something to do with that. With friendships here, they think that they got an idea with. But it has something to do with somebody here is persistent on going through deaths and endings. Because of this. Because it has something to do with they think that they can play games with somebody here. Yeah. Like, real talk. Why imagination here? For the sign of Leo. Told you somebody here shield themselves with imagination. Or you shielding yourself with imagination. Because it has something to do with somebody here wearing a mask here. And it has something to do with water energy, or it has something to do with water energy here. But somebody here's wearing a mask. And it has something to do with that. And somebody could be gossiping or something like that here. And it has something to do with that as well. Somebody here could be like a wizard. Or they think that they a wizard here. Yeah. Or somebody here is shielding being in imagination. Told you it has something to do with that. With the bear. Because it has something to do with somebody here that's sitting there. Somebody childish. And they want somebody to take a gamble. But it has something to do with that. And then they want somebody here to give them money here. But they want to wear a mask. Yeah, whoever this is. It could be a water energy that's doing this to y'all. For some of y'all. Yeah. It could be a water energy a part of it too. It has something to do with somebody here already got the key. It has something to do with something that's growing here. But it's like whatever is growing, they got somebody here already stuck. I told you that. And it got something to do with that, with this walking up and playing with somebody's heart. Because it has something to do with somebody here too knowledgeable. Whoever they trying to do this to. Like, oh, you too knowledgeable. Yeah, somebody here lost their mind here. Where's the outside of Leo? Told you, got something to do with somebody here trying to fish something here. This is Aquarius energy here, the inventor. Yeah, somebody here trying to fish a hook or fish a fish. And they got something to do with discovery and practical. It got something to do with the Sagittarius here, as well as this Capricorn here. It's practical. And it has something to do with that. It has something to do with choices here in Libra energy here. Somebody here, I told somebody to go through the heartbreak. Y'all see them going through this heartbreak here, and it got something to do with somebody's choices. But somebody here is catching a hook and they finna be heartbroken because it has something to do with somebody here loves to put people in competition here, and then they want them to be blind with this boost. And it has something to do with that. They try to catch a star and do the 7 of swords to them. Yeah, whoever this is. Somebody here fishing for somebody here to break their heart. And it has something to do with that. And it's public too. It's publicly. Because it has something to do with that. And it has something to do with friendships. And it has something to do with loss. Somebody here finna go through a loss in friendships because they thought that they had it like that. But it has something to do with that. It has something to do with somebody here finna be offensive. Because it has something to do with somebody here is cautious. Somebody here is offensive because somebody here is cautious. And it has something to do with that because it has something to do with somebody here trying to dominate somebody here. I thought they could dominate a Sagittarius. They cannot. Like real talk. Whatever this is, they cannot. They cannot. Somebody here fishing for heartbreaks. This is what they finna go through. Whoever this is. Because somebody thought somebody here was going to fall fast for them. And it has something to do with that. Somebody here releasing the past. And no limit. So you releasing the past. And it has something to do with trust in the universe. Yeah, somebody here should have released the past. They think that they can stay there and fish a hook. Somebody here fishing a hook or being heartbroken. That's outside Leo. Told you it has something to do with practice compassion. Somebody here needed practice compassion. Yeah. Because it has something to do with in time. And it has something to do with practice in time. It takes time to grow. Yeah, but somebody here don't want to take time to grow. They want to sit around here and play games. And it has something to do with that. Trust in the power of love. And it has something to do with listen to your intuition. Told you somebody here can be a healer while another person is with somebody else. Didn't I tell you that? Practice love, self-love. Somebody here that's a healer, they practice self-love. Yeah, whoever this is. Those are your messages. You take care, Leo. Bye-bye.